everyone. I just made 3 videos without my camera recording any of it. Isn't that nice? It kept saying my card was damaged, and it gave me like a 9-second video and a 7-second video. So I've switched cards. My battery's got 2 bars, so I think I can make it through this. I am just going to review with you what we did. So today is the Start My Stash number 14 basic tucks, and yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about, was just some tucks. So when I think of basic tucks, I think of 2.5 by 3.5, and I see if I can remember everything I said. You can get the highlights. I like to use cards, and these happen to come in the collection we're using for our ephemera, which is the Ephemera collection from Hobby Lobby Paper Studio. So these were in the ephemera pack, which I thought was funny. So I was just looking for cluster material, and the cards were in there, and I thought, oh, well, those are basic tucks. You know, you glue them on 2 sides, and you're able to tuck things in that are larger, not have to worry about the pocket size because it's open, and you can put a full sheet of writing paper in there, or a larger card, or whatever you need to do. So you can be as basic as just a card. Now, this happens to be a piece of faux ephemera from Hobby Lobby, but who doesn't have some old deck of cards laying around? Sometimes they're not good for playing cards anymore because they're marked after they've been played with. So and I took this one and I added a little sticker from the collection, and that, you know, totally cute, totally basic tuck. And then this one I just I've got like a little bubble in there. I gotta press that down. But I took a couple more stickers. She has a flower in her hand, the Queen of Spades does, and I just took one of the stickers and made it look kind of cool. Just added to it. So, you know, do what you will. These also make great to tuck into pockets, but I love to use them as tucks. And I do have these Visual Botanical Encyclopedia playing cards. I got these at Five Below, so if you see them, pick them up. When I first went, they didn't have them. I went the second time, they had one, and when I went the third time, I asked the gal about them, and she went in the back and got a case. And because she said she didn't know if they had any, but she would check, and she came out, and I bought 20 packs. So I've got a lifetime supply of these cards, but aren't they beautiful? I mean, look at the rosemary. Isn't that cool? I don't know. I just thought they were so cool, and I will be using these. So I've got a bunch of these. So I may have to share a few in my orders, but I like those. So I took 3 of those out and inked them up. And let's see, we talked about these are kind of plastic coated, shiny, and doesn't take the ink as well. But if you use a little sanding tool, go around the edge, that I have wiped off all the excess ink from this one, but you can see it stays in those. It stays in those ridges. It also makes kind of a cool looking frame the way I did it. You know, you could do little circles or whatever you want, but this is tick seed. I like that. That's fun. So that's what I did with these 3. So I'm going to put those in my ready to go stash. Now, these are what we worked on together while I wasn't recording. Oh, the other thing I was going to say, if you're using a small journal, you can get, you know, travel size playing cards. These are always fun. So these are what we worked on. They are 3.5-inch strips that I had left over from one of our other ephemera projects, and I cut them into 2.5. And I just pulled out some basic ephemera from the pack. Just some little pieces, a little banner and a little watch, and then some words that I have from something else. I don't remember. Maybe your creative studio. I don't remember where this came from, but yeah, they're very, or Tim Holtz words, or whatever you want, or don't worry about words. I just kind of like this. So I put collect beautiful moments there. This one says trust your crazy ideas. I mean, who would think this Corinthian column is beautiful? And yeah, I love architecture. So, all right, so remember to play. This one was taking one of the frames and a clock. And I just put scrap lace on the bottom. This one had a beautiful lady on it already, so I just put another banner and a little image there, life is good. And then this one says, live your life. So these are, you know, basic tucks that I would put in a journal. And I'll just pull this out and show you how I would use it. So if you're using, this one's Traveler's Notebook size, so you could do it, let's see, make sure I'm in the, yes, okay. I thought I adjusted my camera. So I usually will attach these about 1/4 of an inch, but you know, I also like to round the corners because I feel like it's easier to get things in and out, and that corner is going to get all crumpled up if it's pointed anyway. So I just round the corners, but I think that's a fun size. And then, well, this is a little bit too big for this one, but you can see you can have a larger piece in there. 2 on a spread would be fun. And then you can tuck writing paper in there, or large tags, or larger journal cards, or what have you. That'd be fun. You could use one on the front, one on the back, because these happen to be all exactly the same on the back. But I think the fronts are, I say fronts, the side you look at that beautiful forget-me-not. I think these are prettier. So those are going in my ready, in our ephemera files. So, and then these, you know, the same thing. These could be pockets. You could even put it in the bottom and just glue the bottom and use it as, I wish I had another piece of paper loose here, but you could tuck things in and they would stay with that. So you could glue across the bottom and use it as that kind of a tuck, put them in the corner, glue on 2 sides, and there again you would have, you could have 2 on a spread. You could even do these, if we made them the other orientation, you could put 3 or 2 on a page, and that would hold some items. And I probably wouldn't do them this big on this Traveler's Notebook because it's only 4 inches wide, but if I had a regular journal that I was working in, that would give me plenty of room to tuck. So yeah, so those are a lot of fun. And yeah, make yourself some basic tucks. They're easy to do, and zhuzh them up as much as you want. You know, keep them. You could use just the cardstock. The cardstock is beautiful in and of itself, but use the pieces of ephemera you have laying around. Use the tickets and the tags and the things you have put aside. I have this whole stack right here as well of things I've been trying to cut out, just things that I've printed out and never did anything with, you know. I mean, oh, I just, you know, these are things that I thought, oh, these are fun. I'm going to put them and use them for clusters or whatever. That's another idea. If you have a cluster book, which I would like to have one, hopefully we'll have one soon coming up in a video. But if you would like, you know, if you have a cluster book or a collection of clusters, you can just put a cluster and be done. You know, I mean, a cluster is instant decoration. I love it. So, you know, use up your tiny pieces and your bits and bobs, and have fun. I'll see you soon. Bye now.